Hi, good evening. So this battery that I have here, I have about 6 kilowatts of battery pack here. So this is the watt meter, okay, or the energy meter, where I monitor what's happening. So I used only one of these BMS. You see, this BMS is saying continuous current 100 amps, maximum current 200 amps, charging current less than or equal to 100 amps. Okay, so there was a similar BMS, the 4S type, looks the same, okay, like this. That one I've tried charging it with 75 amps. Okay, it worked well, but there was a time that I thought there was an issue with the BMS, of which there wasn't. When I looked at the MOSFET, I could see that the MOSFET have started getting burnt. I could see black stuff, indicating maybe the temperature gets very high. So I now said, okay, maybe if you are using anything about 60 amps, you should be okay. That is as the maximum charging current. Now there is something that I observed here that made me to do this video, because someone was telling me that he wanted to power a pumping machine using this BMS on his battery and it couldn't power it. So I've observed this like 2 times now using this energy meter. I saw that when the load is about 600 and something watts, it will trip off, okay, indicating that the BMS now cannot take up to 100 amps continuous current. It cannot. Okay, so let's just say about 680 watts thereabout. That is where it gets to before it now trips up. So, and the pumping machine he wanted to do was about he said is 1 horsepower, so let's just say about 750 watts now. So you see, the BMS, this particular BMS now cannot handle that. So I would really advise, if you have any load that is, let's say, up to like 600 watts max, you can use this. If not, it will always be tripping off. Okay, so that's just, the BMS is very nice. If you are using it for fridge or freezer, it works perfectly fine. But you can see just from the experiments I just made, I saw that it can't handle up to 700 watts. So definitely that was why his inverter gets to trip off. Okay, so while I observe it today, I now say, okay, let me just make this video so that we can all learn. So I advise, if you want something that can power that pumping machine, you should definitely go for, let's say, 150 amps BMS for 3 years. It should work fine. All right, thank you so much.